Everyone, it's the History Nerd, back with some more Crusader Kings 2 Austrian action adventure time. Woo! Alright, so, I hope you guys noticed the new flag intro. Thank you very much, Comrade Dan, for all your hard work on those. I went with the 2 crown one, because, I don't know, I like that one the best. Oh. I overheard Count Leopold when he told the priest to sod off. Man only asked for a small donation for the orphanage. How wrathful he is. The priest deserved it. I mean, it's an orphanage. And he's got enough money to donate a little bit. You know, it would just be a good idea to do that. So yeah, I went with the 2 crown one because, I figure by the time we unify this, it'll probably be a good idea to support both crowns. I mean, obviously Austria is going to be the important one because it's Austria, right? So, you know, but when we take a look at Bavaria, it's obviously the bigger part of it. So, yeah. What I might do though, because you made like 5 of them, so I might just put a new one each week at the start, and then see what everyone else thinks. But personally, I like the 2 crown one the best. So thank you very much for those. Oh, shoot. 2 things I want to do. I want to hold a summer fair, because it's summertime, so let's do that. And then, if we take a look at Baron Popo here, he's actually the second in line to the throne, and he's got a little plot to kill Michael. Now, why I like that? I can throw squire lists back into my build queue, because I won't lose them the moment Michael takes the crown. What I don't like about it is the diplomacy. I mean, he's a really good diplomat. So, if I were to lose him, I'd have to put Eric in. Not that Eric's all that bad, but, you know, that's a drop of 4 points. So, Also concerning is the Kaiser wants to kill me. So, I'm not sure. I can end the plot. How can I join the plot? Okay, well, I was contemplating joining the plot, but now, you know, I'm just not going to bother. And hope the Kaiser doesn't succeed. Is really look at all the summer fair stuff going on here. Wonderful. Every summer fair, mages and diviners flock to read signs, events, and omens. Their interpretation of such things are often exaggerated, but there are still people who believe in their rituals and interpretations. We're gonna allow them to stay. If they make the peasants happy, that's kind of what the summer fairs are all about. So, even if the church frowns upon jugglers and calls them gleemen, I enjoy their humorous and bawdy acts during the summer fair. Jugglers? Seriously? One of them can juggle 9 apples at the same time! The church does not like fun things. If the priest says anything. If the church doesn't like it, should I really like it? No, man, he can juggle 9 apples. It's amazing. And the Summer's Fair archery contest went very well. The clout and the space around it was filled with arrows. Some of them had hit the bullseye, some of them had missed the clout altogether. The winner was a modest man who disappeared rather quickly after he collected his surprise. Suspicious? He was a good archerer. Probably a poacher. Arrest him. And good archer, that man. You know, yeah, he did a good job. And he's probably scared of fame. Alright. What are you? You're a spy. So we will go yes to the culture, and you've got too many kids already. But you don't. Educate. Ruprecht. In your spying ways. Excellent. I don't feel well. Something is wrong. I'm burning up with fever. My nose is running, and my head feels as if someone is banging something hard against it. Blowfly. Well, it does seem like a good idea to ransom them, because money's always a good thing, right? I prefer keeping them locked up, just because I'm fairly certain, as long as they're locked up in my dungeon, they can't revolt. So, I could be wrong on that, and if I am, and I don't see it in this episode, please correct me, but I think that's just the safest way to go about it. Again? No, we're gonna let them stay. The jester who performed at the summer fair ran around in his silly hat with bells, and before I knew it, hit me with his bauble. Everyone laughed at this and his jokes, or rather his insults. It was rather funny. Yeah, we'll go with that. I can chuckle at myself. I mean, I've got a skullet, so I have to be able to chuckle at myself. Ah, it was great fun. Short but sweet. Yay. Alright, and, believe it or not... Yeah... On behalf of whatever... Bishop, whatever, show mercy on him. I'll just diplomatically explain why I can't. Believe it or not, I do understand that if I try and get a claim while I'm already at war with them, I won't be able to press that claim. However, that doesn't stop me from making rash and stupid decisions. And, you know, when a war starts, sometimes I just get a bit too caught up into it and make stupid decisions like that. But I fully understand that I wouldn't be able to do anything at all with the claim that I could have possibly gained. I mean, regardless of that, it takes a while to get claims, so I'd be impressed if I even got one. Well, I was fighting. That would be crazy balls. I don't think that would ever happen. How? Sieghard, I name you a pretender. Gottschalk von Babenberg is the true ruler of Austria, as recognized by myself and other nobles. Relinquish the title or there will be war. Okay, Gelry, here we go again. I'm not gonna be blackmailed. Just straight up, not gonna happen. So, yep, that's cool. Now, do I have any allies up here? I guess I could ask a baron for help. That seems kind of ridiculous. Oh! I had no idea the Duke of Holland was a Babenberg. Come on! If I win the war... Passau. I thought I already had that. Okay, well, we're not going to bother calling in allies. Because that just seems a little crazy. We'll wait for the army of the Lord Mayor to get out of Steiermark so I can actually raise my forces without fighting. There we go. Raise them up! Raise them up! Wait a second, why are we... Don't go that way. No one else should be going... Alright. And those are actually looking like some pretty good leaders. Now, I have to see... Oh... Well, we're gonna kick him out of Steiermark, that's for sure. There we go. And thank you very much on the congratulations, by the way, for gaining the title. It's, yeah, that looks good. It's pretty awesome. I don't know if it means anything else gameplay-wise, but, yeah, you know, it's always nice just to get the recognition from your superiors to say that, Oh hey, you're all right. 15th of October. Ah, yes, I see. So I guess we'll just have to wait for him to make a move while we siege his holdings. Oh, the city of Graz. That'll be good to have under my belt. And I don't really know if those feasts sound like a good time. Maybe those are just normal feasts in Germany, but so far these have been the most violent I've ever seen in Crusader Kings 2. My feasts when I would play as like Irish dukes or even the King of Ireland weren't anywhere near as violent. So yeah, I guess we'll just wait this siege out. Every time I move, it just goes back. So we'll wait that out, see what he does. Doesn't look like he's interested in pressing anything going on up here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Do I actually have land up here? Oh, Sponheim I would get. Yep. Oh, that's crazy. Cool. Alright. There's really not much we can do with that army, so we'll just disband it. We got holdings anywhere else? Randomly? No, it doesn't look like it. Cool. Comrade Dan, medieval times were violent and crazy. I think that explains the feasts. Unless, indeed, that is just, like, normal German feasting, which would really surprise me. And for AI control of the armies, I think I would rather give that a test in a game that isn't this, just to find out how that works and what happens. So I might do that one of these days, just load up. Yay, all you needed was to get your wife pregnant. That seems to be a Babenberg trait. One of these days I'll give it a try and find out, because it's not worth risking my army on AI control, really. Good, we'll get you a wife. A military wife. That's kind of concerning, but, I mean, she's already... Oh, but she's a bit too old to have children. I was gonna say a happy dwarf wedding might be in the mix. That might not be too bad. She should be able to get a kid or two, but Xena here is probably the best. And how could you go wrong against a warrior princess, even if it's not spelt the same? It means the same. Or that's not even Xena, is it? That's Xenia. Close enough! Close enough. And, yeah, I'll check out the mod that you suggested, the Death and Taxes. The first things, though, I'm not really sure how much I'm going to have to mod the game as it is just to get the converted game to work. So we'll look into that and see what's going to be involved in doing that. And if I can get other mods to work with it, yeah, I'll definitely give it a try, because that looked really interesting. But we'll see. We'll see what the future holds. As I say, it's been so long since I've played Europa Universalis 3 that I might just want to stick with vanilla, because that'll be easier. And I like keeping things easy, you know? That guy. Yeah, you definitely can. There we go. Man, that is so much better than just educating in court. So that's it? Alright, I'm not sure why the war ended inconclusively, but at least the craziness is over. Go ahead, disband that. And with the money we've got, we should really concentrate on building up my holdings. I don't know why that took so long to come out of my mouth. My brain, I'm just really tired. With the Christmas season and, like, freaking office parties, work is just insanity. So I'm just mentally, physically, just drained. Small stables, we'll build a couple of those. Because I think we could use those in a few of my holdings. Actually, a guard quarters is probably a good idea to build there. And... oh, come on, come on. Nothing. Alright, cool. We'll continue on. Since I came to Göttingen, we have never had a shortage of soldiers reinforcing our troops. Excellent. Maybe he'll stop wanting to kill me if I'm recruiting more people. You never know. Stranger things have certainly happened. Weak claims on anything worth pressing. Not really anything I'll be able to take. I'd like to try for the Duchy of Pest, but... I mean, unless it's independent. Which it certainly isn't. I'm not going to be able to take on the Kingdom of Hungary. It's way too big. So, yeah, I'll be back when something interesting happens. So just one of the little interesting things about gameplay here and how technology works. So we can see we've got the domain and the realm, right? So those are different based upon, I think, my personal domain and the actual realm. I'm not so totally sure. But it's also different per region, as we can see here. So, for instance, Passau here has a castle infrastructure of 2, whereas Neumo has a castle infrastructure of 1. But it does have popular customs of 2, whereas Passau has 1. So, what this means, and why I'm rambling on about it, I can upgrade the castle city in Passau, which is going to increase my tax income. I've already upgraded it in Österreich, obviously, but the rest of my holdings, it still needs to be researched. So that's kind of a weird sort of abstracted way that technology is handled in Crusader Kings 2. So, yay! So yeah, that's the thing. Just thought you guys might be interested. I will be back with more gameplay. Alright, and in taking a look at how I'm going to be able to get actually get a hold of the Crown of Austria, it's going to be... or Crown of Austria... Bavaria, it's going to be kind of difficult, especially if the crown laws stay where they are, and without the empire actually collapsing. So we can see Bavaria, it's a fairly large, stable block that's remained that way for basically the beginning of the game. Give or take Pilsen every now and then. So, taking a look, we've got a couple of heirs here. It looks like he's got some sort of... actually, I should be able to check that, shouldn't I? What their laws are? Somewhere? Alright, maybe not. Regardless, I want to try and get more Babenbergs there. So we're going to arrange a couple marriages here. No. Arrange a couple betrothals here. With him. Helen, my daughter, we're going to do that. And then he's got another son here. And I am going to go with another one of my kinswomen. So we'll go with Berta here. Oh, we've got to wait for him to... okay. Good. Next up... There, we'll go with Berta. Not accept the offer, eh? Okay, would you accept with her? No, eh? Alright. Engeltraud? Why not? I would love to have somebody with the name of Engeltraud in my line. That just sounds like an amazing name. Alright, so obviously he's not interested. What about Brunhilde here? Certainly. Rufrix, my son. There we go. So hopefully one of those bears some sort of fruit with a claim on the barony of Bavaria. I would hope. Something like that might not be a bad idea. What else have we got? Have we got Leopold von Metz? He should be the heir, indeed. So let's see. No, it's got to be my lineage. Damn it. Okay. And yeah, she's already spoken for with Magnus. Alright. Well, hopefully that bears some fruit. I will be back with some more gameplay. Or maybe we can build something before I stop recording. Perhaps something in Linz? Nothing in Linz. There's no... Just that place? Nothing really going on there. Bishop? Yeah, a church town, that might not be a bad idea. Get some more tax income flowing out of milk. Alright, back with something else. One thing we are going to do, actually taking a look at the imperial laws, were pretty popular. So we're going to go ahead, be a little bit vain, and nominate ourselves. Because that's probably just a good idea. Now, is it going to come to anything? Probably not, considering Philip here is much younger than us, and he is still trying to kill us. So I wonder... no. You know what? That's just going to cause a whole lot of problems for Austria if we try and do that. So we'll hold off on that for now, and I'll be back with some more gameplay in a bit. So it looks like in my inability to pay attention, I actually decided to plot to kill the Kaiser. So let's go ahead, find out if there's anybody who can come along with me. Adding 8% to the plot power, another 4, 5, 1. I mean, there's really not a lot. Well, I mean, we might be able to pull this off. Let's see. So, we will send. Go back to intrigue, add a person. Send. This is a little frustrating. But at least they take out who I've already sent invitations to. That's pretty handy. And basically, considering who it is, I want to get as many people on my side as I possibly can. And then we'll see if we're able to pull this off. I don't think assassinating him will ruin my chance of, like, gaining it. And I should still be... Come on. Let's just make sure I haven't missed anybody. Is there a way to sort by... No, just by plot power, not... Man, if I could just get the freaking Spy Master on my side, that would be just amazing. Popo! Anyone else? And yeah, why not? There we go! Indeed. 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 Yes, wonderful, wonderful. Wonderful. So I think that's everybody. So let's take a look. I mean, we're almost there. So let's see if pulling more people in has changed any of that. Not really. Can we go and just go to him? Perhaps, you know, send a gift. Looks like he could use the money. Ah, but what he really wants is a wife. So we're going to bribe him, and then we're going to... How old is he? 41? So then we'll, how about a nice Hungarian wife? Hey, that looks pretty good. Look at how well we're treating you, Spy Master. Excellent. Damn. We need to get a new guardian for those guys? That's a shame. Oh, he turned out pretty well. I don't know if we actually need to send him off anywhere else, but you never know. We might be able to convince him to be German. That would be exciting. Educate child. Oh, they both can go to her, really. And then the other one, whoops. Educate child. The other one. A kinswoman. I don't suppose. Yeah, he's... What about... Damn it. Okay. What about you? Getting sidetracked, but, sure, we'll get him involved in that lineage. And there was... Oh, yes, the new... Yeah, that should go through. There was the new girl. Did I even click on her? There we go. Actually, does my marshal need a wife? No. And she certainly doesn't need a wife. So, yeah. We'll send her off to marry that guy. Will that work? Damn. There we go. All right. Yeah, that Russian bride's probably the best. There we go. Wonderful. Why not? Why did you just decide to stop that? Okay, well, we're just going to send Zighard right back to you. There we go. That's kind of annoying. Excellent. Yeah, I would imagine he'd want to become my new marshal. He's my new marshal. Wonderful. What can we throw some money at? Not much. We should probably save up, actually, and get a university. That would help greatly in the spread of technology. Wonderful. Okay, so I will be back with some more gameplay. After I realize that my Chancellor screwed up with a mare. That's fine, I don't care. Tomaz has arrested an armed man with a ragged arm and a spotty horse. He says that the man claims to be a hedge knight, but clearly does not believe that statement. Order him released, or he's a bandit. Release him, we could use the PD. That's the lower of the two, so we don't really care. Oh, Unpause that. Wonderful. So, I sent my daughter, who's betrothed to the second in line to Bavaria, off to be educated by the Duke of Bavaria, just to kind of get that going. Now, we should check on my plot. Is there anyone else we can add to it? Yes! Yes! Wonderful! Oh man, that's amazing. Oh, unpause that. Excellent. You see, sometimes a little bit of money and sending a wife a guy's way is just the way to get things done. Andreas, my co-conspirator, has sent word that a massive pit of manure has been prepared under the floorboards of an abandoned inn on a path Kaiser Philip I will travel with his escort. Once they are seated at a table, kaboom! Hells yes! That's like better than the briefcase bomb that they tried to kill Hitler with. Oh, you don't even know what's coming to you. What? What? Oh, he sold me out. Oh, he sold me out. That's probably not a good thing. Oh well. That's fine. We'll shoot him with a bunch of arrows. So we've got arrows, we've got poisoned wine at a banquet. I mean, the manure bomb might not have been the best idea, but Andreas covers his tracks now. He has got it going on. And indeed, he's dead. Success! It seems the wine did not agree with Kaiser Philip I. He died not knowing the name of his killer. I think I'll celebrate with beer. I think that's a very good idea. And so not only was he poisoned by wine, but then we shot him with a bunch of arrows. So now people are pretty sure they know who it is. Okay. Regardless, that means... Let's do it. Where is it? Boom! Von Babenberg rules the entire... that's how powerful we are. Which means I am probably going to wind up screwing this up somehow. Looks like we're at war with the Duchy of Susa, but you know what? You know what? We'll just... How many... Michael, Baldwin, Leopold, Zygmunt... Wow, okay, so that's... And limited authority. I don't think that's a good idea. What are... Go on a march. Are we actually laying siege to that? I guess this is kind of a big war we're involved with in Italy here, eh? Even with the Pope? No, not with the Pope. Okay. Then... Yeah, we'll take a look at that, sort that out. Can I create some titles? Oh my god. Wow. Okay, so we are definitely going to be creating the Kingdom of Bavaria, which is very exciting. I think once I get that title, it shall be mine forever. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to have to... I'm going to stop the video here. This is kind of an important point in the development of this playthrough. It's our first massive jump in power. Wow, I've got to say, I am pretty excited about that. So yeah, I'm going to leave the video here. Thumbs up if you've enjoyed this. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. In other channel news, I will be restarting the Germany Civ 5 game. And I am also going to be coming up with a new series. I think I'm going to be doing it weekly. I don't want to say a day because I'll never keep to a day. But where I will be answering your guys' historically themed, or maybe not historically themed questions. So, yeah, just keep your eyes open for that. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.